What's up, turbo revers? Welcome back to the ultimate destination of car enthusiasts. As I had mentioned earlier, we'll be doing a complete walk around of my Skoda Slavia. As you can see, it's standing here outside. I mean, the ribbon is still on. The ribbon's still on over here. Alright, so this color is called crystal blue. This is the 1.5 manual transmission TSI Ambition variant. So what are the differences between this and the style variant? Let's talk about that. First of all, you get single tone alloys. These are finished in silver, but they're 16 inches and the tire profile is same as the top variant. I don't know if you can see, but I'll still mention it. It's 205 by 55 R16. So tire profile is the same front and back. Alright, you get request sensor on the co-driver's side and the driver's side as well. So keyless entry function is also available. You don't get any sunroof on this one. You don't get ventilated seats either, and you don't get digital cockpit as well. It's completely analog. I'll show you all that once I get inside. So you can check out the profile from here. Let me show you the side profile once again. It is a long car. It is a significantly longer car than the Rapid. So this is the side profile, and here's your boot. You can open it by pressing the boot button on the car remote. So it's 521 liters in capacity with a 60-40 split option. So you can put the seats down and increase it up to 1050 liters of boot space. And to close it, you have to do it manually. So you can see this TSI badging over here. This represents that it is the 1.5 liter engine, and this badging is not there in the 1 liter variant as told to me by the people in the showroom. And another way you can make out that this is the 1.5 is through the dual exhaust placed over here. So it's basically a sleeper, because in Virtus you can make out like the difference. Like if it's a Virtus GT, it's a 1.5. If it's only mentioned TSI, it's a 1 liter. But in this, you can't really make out that difference because there is no badging of RS or VRS or anything like that. It's just TSI written over there. And if you have a keen eye, you have to take a look at the exhaust and you'll make out that this is the 1.5 liter. And what else is on the exterior? There is a shark fin antenna finished in black. Alright, there is this chrome strip on all door handles. Over here you get your turn indicators on the ORVMs as well. The ORVM is finished in body color with the Skoda badging over here. And over here you do not get the L-shaped DRLs. Alright, as you can see, this strip over here, it's the same as in the Rapid. So no L-shaped DRLs either. I will switch on the car and show you as well as to what I mean. And more or less it's a pretty sexy car. This is the key fob of the car. You get unlock, boot opening, and the lock buttons, and you get the logo over here. And you also get a key. There is no use for this key as such, but it's okay, they've given it anyway. Alright, without further ado, let's get inside and show you. So if you want to get inside using the request sensor, you just need to push this button over here and it unlocks, and the ORVMs open up as well. So you don't need to use the remote all the time. You can get inside just by using the request sensor button also. So as you can see, it's showing the right door is open. So once I close it, it's gone. So what are the differences inside? Okay, so from the top model, we all are aware that it gets a complete digital layout. There is no digital layout over here. This is the layout of an Octavia, as you can clearly make out. Just let me, yeah. So you get your analog tachometer, analog speedometer, your analog fuel sensor, your analog oil temperature as well, but you do have it in digital also. Let me show you. So here's your push button start button over here, where normally in other cars which do not have push button start, they have a key placement over here. You put the key and you switch it on. They place it over here only, which I find it a little bit weird, but it's okay. I would have liked it if they would have placed it over here, like in the Virtus, like you press it over here. I don't know, it would have felt more classy. Anyway, so this is the layout. All right, let me just toggle and show you. This is the toggle button over here. So it's showing a range of 230 kilometers. Given the fuel that we have right now, it's a little less than half a tank. It's run 79.2 kilometers so far in trip mode. Let me show you more. This is the driving time so far, the distance covered, average speed. This is the digital speedometer. This is this is some sort of warning which I still need to figure out what this is. I'm still figuring things out. I'm going through the manual, but if you guys know what this is, please do let me know down in the comments. Thank you. This is the oil temperature, as I said. You can see it over here as well. You can see it digitally as well. This is the mileage, the real-time instantaneous consumption display, and this is your average consumption depending on how you're driving. Of course it will improve. The car has not been driven. It's not been driven right now. I don't know how is it showing 2.4. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. And so let me show you the buttons on the steering. So this is unassigned. See, whenever I press this is what it shows: button unassigned. All right, so I don't know why they've given that unassigned button. And if you know if this button can be assigned to some sort of a function, again, do let me know in the comments. This is a toggle button where you can change to different modes, like the vehicle status, the telephone, the audio, your driving data, etc, etc. So this is pretty much it about the analog cockpit and the digital MID. And this is to set your time and date over here. You can see your service, no entries so far. All right, so yeah, that's about it. Just let me fix this. Driving data, right? So over here you can see the cruise control is on. The cruise control is switched on through this particular lever. So over here you can see the switch. This is cruise control off. You can see the cruise control symbol is gone. This is cruise control on. You can see the cruise control symbol lights up over there. So again, I'm learning about the cruise control also. In the manual it says that above 20 kilometers it will be activated above 20 kilometers. Now I can't see an option to set a particular speed for the cruise control. Still figuring it out. Again, do let me know if you have any idea. Now let's get straight to the horn of the car. So the horn is something that I really don't like. I had asked Skoda to change it to a trumpet horn, but they said they can't do it. And that was really disappointing, but it's okay. I'll change it later. They said they'll void the warranty if they change it and all, so I don't know what kind of nonsense was that. Anyway, this has voice activation also. This is to change your track. This is for the volume of your music system. And over here is the touchscreen. It's got wired Android Auto and wired Apple CarPlay. This touchscreen is very smooth. It's got Bluetooth connectivity as well. Let me show you the menu. All right, these are the options. You got your radio, telephone, sound settings, your settings, and then your media. SmartLink is also available, and this is your vehicle status. So you can see since start what is the data. This is the long-term data. This is since refueling, and this is your traction control. So once you press TCS off, it'll show traction control is deactivated, and you can go for drag races. And you can see this button, it's off. Again, if you want to switch it on, activate it, and it shows traction control activated. So yeah, and then you have your tire monitoring function also. There's your speed warning as well for winter tires. There is your ambient lighting. You have this strip over here, not sure it'll be visible right now to you, but yeah, it's not going to be visible. Just let me start the car once. So that's the startup sound. I hope you could hear that. So the ambient lighting is not visible right now, but this is finished in white. Let me just go back. All right, this is your central locking. You can deactivate central locking while driving automatically. Also, your mirror function, fold, you can deactivate this also. Opening and closing, lock automatically. I just showed you this. This is the instrument cluster. You can select what you want it to display and what you want to, what you want not to be displayed. And your time and date. You can even change your units. Kilometers, you can change it to miles. Speed, kilometers, you can change it to miles per hour. You can change temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So you get the idea. This is for your service. This is for units I've already showed. And this is for your factory settings. If you wanted to reset it to default, you can do that. So this is about the vehicle status. Let's go back to the menu, and you can set your sound, your bass, your mid and treble accordingly. You got your radio, I've already mentioned. This is your smart play. For your Apple CarPlay, you need a wire. So basically, I have this wire. You can connect it, and the Apple CarPlay will start. And it's pretty basic. That's about it. This is your phone function. You can add your favorite contacts also, your call list, no entries so far. So that's about it with the touchscreen. It's an 8-inch unit, and it's pretty functional. It's the Kodiak's touchscreen, so it's pretty smooth also. And even the output of the music system is better than the Rapid. I mean, the Rapid's music system is really good, no doubt about it. It's a 10 out of 10 system. It's a 10 out of 10 sound output. This is even better than that. Of course, with the price point that you are getting this car at, you would expect a better sound output, and it is, and I'm really impressed. So this is how the dash looks. All right, let me show you from this angle. I'll show you from when I get in the back seat. I'll show you from there as well. So let me show you the storage spaces. You get storage over here with cooling function. You can put your beverages, water bottles over here, and keep it cool. You also get a small storage over here as well at the driver's side. So it's practicality. There is no compromise on practicality. You get a ticket or a bill holder over here, which I find a little inconvenient, because in the Rapid it's placed somewhere here on the dash, which is convenient, and you can just put it over here and it's visible to you. That feels a little inconvenient to me anyway, but it's still there. That's what matters. So you get your cup holders over here. This is a car perfume. You get 2 big cup holders, 1 small in the middle. You get 1 small storage, I think, for your key. Let's see if it fits. It fits. That's okay. You get storage over here as well, which is anti-slip. It's a grippy storage. You can keep your keys and your phone over there. You get 2 USB-C sockets in the front. Sensitive AC, which I'm not a fan of. I have to look when I'm driving to adjust the AC controls. So this, though it is, it feels unique and modern, I don't think modernizing each and every feature in the car is the right way to go forward. But anyway, there is no dual zone climate control, single zone climate control. Automatic climate control is there. And I would have preferred buttons for the AC, but it's okay, not a big deal. I'll have to get used to it. Features like that only so far. So yeah, as now another storage space is under the armrest over here, and this armrest is a sliding armrest. You can adjust it to your comfort. You get storage space over here for your water bottles. You can store your knickknacks also. Same goes for the co-driver side as well. So there are a lot of storage spaces in this car. This is some sort of a storage as well, you know, little bit things you can keep over there also. And yeah, that's about it. It's a 2-spoke floating steering wheel. It is adjustable for your height and for reach. So yeah, that's the lever to adjust the steering wheel. And this is for your light, your headlights, your fog lights. You get the idea. One more thing, you also have a auto start stop function. I earlier found it really cool that I have auto start stop, but I was reading about it and it has more disadvantages rather than advantages. So I'm going to, you know, always switch it off now and use this car, because from majorly what I've read, the battery is drained faster. Other electronics are also affected, you know, when you're constantly switching off the car and switching it on. It affects the turbo, it affects the engine. So but you know, it's, since I've been hearing so many negatives about it, it doesn't make sense for me to use it. So it's good that I can switch it off, but the only problem is I have to switch it off every time I start the car. So it's not a permanent kind of a function. Whenever the car is switched off, when you switch it on again, you have to press this again, and then, you know, it's deactivated. So something I may not use, given the negative reviews that I've heard about this feature on every car, not on this car. Of course, auto start stop function on every car has caused problems. So, you know, that's one of the things that I will be avoiding. And yes, you can have a look again once at the dash and the steering. Car looks very premium, car looks very sexy. Car is much more spacious than the Rapid, much more, you know, feels much more premium. And yeah, one more thing, you get only one touch up and down for the driver's side, not for all 4 windows, which frankly I am disappointed, because we had this feature in my Rapid. I had this feature in the Polo, and the, you know, Polo was also a mid model, it was a comfort line model, and I had that feature. Rapid is also an Ambition. My Rapid is also Ambition model, which is a mid model again, and it has that feature. So that, you know, they've cut cost over here, which I really don't like. And I cannot even use the remote to, you know, roll down all the windows. It doesn't work like that anymore. So that's disappointing, you know, because I've become so used to that feature that you know, press your unlock button, all the windows roll down. Keep your lock button press, all the windows rolled up. It was a nice party trick, but it's okay, you can't do much about that. So something you have to live with now. Anyway, this is how the gear knob looks, and this is how the handbrake looks. All right, nothing much to show in the front so far. I've shown you all almost everything. This is how the ORVM looks when you're sitting inside. And yeah, this is the dash cam that I installed from the showroom. It's from Blapont. So yeah, it uses only a 32 GB SD card. It records the inside and the front outside as well. And it's manually dimming IRVM. You get your vanity mirror over here for the co-driver. No mirror over here, but a ticket holder. You get a handle over here as well at the driver's side, so that's pretty neat. And you get sunglasses holder. There is no sunroof in this car, as I mentioned earlier. You get your white LED lights on both the sides. Now, without further ado, let's go sit at the back and show you all how it feels. So guys, now we are sitting at the back of the Slavia. Now the seat is adjusted to my driving position. I am 6 feet tall. I have plenty of knee room, as you can see. Good amount of under-thigh support as well, and it's a very comfortable place to be in. You can also see my headroom, so see plenty of headroom also. So I'm sitting very comfortably, you know, I'm sitting lower down. If I were to sit a little bit upright, my headroom does go for a toss, but it's all right. I'm sitting very comfortably. As you can see, my leg is stretched out and everything. Lot of space, lot of wiggle room. You also get your armrest. over here with 2 cup holders, anti-slip, as you can see. You can pull it back up, pull it back down, and it stands firm. Like, in a lot of Honda cars, you see it just drops down, which I find very uncomfortable. This, just stands firm at a particular position, and it feels good. Yeah. Next is your storage space over here. You got a speaker placement over here, your storage space over there, speaker placed over there. This is your door handle finished in chrome all around, even in the front over there as well. And you get 3 adjustable headrests, so all 3 passengers get a head. And you have this 2 USB sockets over here, your AC vents over here. You got a hump over here, which is a little bit, can be a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah. So that hump is also over there. Now the mats and the mud flaps of the car were installed from the showroom itself, so they gave me that. I don't have to pay for that. Wow, what a big gift. Anyway, so you get your cabin light placement over here also finished. This is LED white cabin lights over here, and that's about it. I'm sure you have seen plenty of videos about the Slavia and how the back seat feels. It's very spacious, a good place to be in. You'll be comfortable in long journeys, that's for sure. Yeah, so my seats are finished in fabric, but I will be installing leatherette seat covers. Once I do go for the installation, I will be sharing that video with you guys. A lot of accessories will be installed in this car, and I will keep sharing those videos with you all. Now let's get outside and conclude the video. So guys, I'm not covering each and everything about this car because I'm sure you all are already aware of what this car offers. This was my experience, my small walk around of my Skoda Slavia. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There'll be a lot more videos coming up about installing accessories and making more memories with my new Skoda Slavia, and of course my Rapid as well. So do subscribe, share this video as much as you can, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and stay safe.